I knew I was going to have a lot of studying to do because there's always a lot of studying to do to prep for the test. It's a tough test, as it should be, because it's a very prestigious certification. So I was excited to see on social media that there was a course that was current and offered so many different ways to study. I could look over the written information. I could listen in my car. I listened to the videos, not just live, but I listened on the way to work, on the way home, on the way to my kids' practices, when I was cooking in the kitchen. Like every part of my life, I could incorporate studying. And then I also could not just study for the test, but while I was studying, I was incorporating it into my day-to-day practice. So I loved all the different ways. I loved Quizlet, just having the flashcards. That was fun. Just so many different avenues to study. You guys were very personal. You were very accessible. Like if I had a question in real time, I could very quickly get it answered and get some direction. Also, there were so many classic questions that I think all of test takers have, such as, will we be tested on old information? Will we be tested on, like, where will the questions come from? And you guys gave great answers to that. When you explained there's really not two right answers, there's really one right answer, and how to crack the code on which one is right and why it's right. That was very, very helpful. You guys inspired me to be sure and look and see what's out there and know that there are new and better resources. And you guys, I think, are probably the newest and the best right now for this particular cause. No regrets. So thankful that I found you guys. There are certain topics that I have never fully understood, that I've never really grasped, that I've tried to just figure out, okay, how to pick the right answer, but not really been able to apply it because I couldn't apply it any other way but how to pick the right answer. Yes, there's a difference between having the letters behind your name and feeling competent today and right now with this patient, with this unique situation, that you understand all the ins and outs and are applying the current information to that practice. I've been working in my position as a nutrition support dietitian in critical care at the same hospital, gone through a lot of changes, but for 18 years. And yet I have to have the certification to have the privileges that I have, but I retain those privileges. I earned those privileges, however, by having the certification. So it's definitely made me more marketable. I also know even if I stay where I am or go somewhere different, I have that value to add. I have that knowledge to add, and I feel competent in that. Anyway, it's brought me back into relevancy.